Okay, so this is going to be my car talk for my 18s because I accidentally deleted it. But all I was talking about was the importance of a big block and how hard it is to get points against a team that has a really solid blocking foundation, especially if their middles know how to take a cheat step towards the outside hitter or whoever their best hitter is. If that setter gets pulled off the net and you are a middle or you have a middle that can take one step towards their good hitter or their best hitter and go close that block with no seams, getting hip to hip with whoever's blocking with you. Teams like that who can get a huge press on their block get so many touches that even if you have the most elite outside, it's so hard and annoying for them to go up and get points because you guys are getting a touch on everything, which means their defense is just ready to rock and roll. They expect a touch, and when they see it, it's so easy to go pick up most of the time. So it forces outside hitters or whoever their best player is to go up and swipe, tip, roll, do anything fancy to get a point, or just get up big and hit over the top of them. And for most outside hitters, if you have a really good setter, that is an option every single time. But a lot of the time you get put in a position where you don't have that much time to decide whether you can go over the top of them or if there is a seam in the block that you can jam at, especially if it's an out-of-system high ball set. So if you can become a really good blocker, you take so much pressure off your team and your defense immediately elevates. And on the flip side of that, on the other side of the court, the team that you're blocking against is going to get so frustrated because you're getting a touch on every single play and your defense is picking up all the balls, and it feels like they have to get three attempted swings to get 1 point. And when you're playing a team like that, it just wears down the offensive side. And you want to aim to be that team, because I remember playing against a team in college who had gigantic blockers and they would get a touch on everything. And I remember I had to be on my A game as a setter to move the ball around just to get one-on-ones because these guys are so good at blocking. And whenever it's out of system and I did have to throw up a high hittable ball, it's getting a huge touch on it and they're getting that ball up. And so it forced our team to get really solid on defense or on offense, well, passing and offense, just to get one-on-ones, to get looks at getting points. So if you can become a good blocker, you're going to take so much pressure off your team. You're going to wear other teams down, and defense wins championships. I'm sure you've heard that a million times. And that's your first line of defense is your block. So that's all I got. I'll see you inside for my 18s for my first drill in 1 second.
Okay, first drill, self-toss. Working on hitting deep corners.
Hi, YouTube.
That's right. Working on hitting deep corners, trying to get our libs to get 20 digs, which is just a touch. That's nice up, Charlie. All right, let's see it. Good. I might have to get this angle. This angle's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get a couple more from over there, and I'm bringing you over here. This is a better angle. Cody, that's a rip. That's a rip, Cody.
I like this.
I do too. It's nice. Woo, my bad. All right, star of the show, Charlie. Let's see how many touches he gets. Palms up, Charlie. Good. Light work. Oh yeah, oh yeah. On your toes. Weight forward, palms up. Arms out away from your body.
I thought you were going this way.
Ooh, pretty good rip. Nice rip, Dennis. All good. A little bit. Great touch, Charlie. Yep. Woo. Cody, that's a rip. That's a big boy swing, Cody. Heads up.
Chaos. Part of the territory, I guess. I should have been standing in front of the camera playing some defense, but I thought that the tripod was too small of a target to get hit. That's a silly thing to think. But anyway, the mic, the receiver for the microphone is totally broken, so I have to get a new one of those. Hopefully I can get one by the time to make another video, but if not, expect like maybe a little delay. I'll try to figure something else out that makes sense, but I'm pretty bummed out about that. That was very unwise on my part. But 18's, we had a good practice right after that. We jumped back into the Alabama drill and I got to play. My body's not hurting so much now because I started cutting down. I'm losing weight right now, so I can jump around and be a little more agile. Feels good. So I got to play with the team. My shoulder's almost back to normal, but I wanted to take it easy still. So during the Alabama drill, my man Cody and I, the other setter, ran a little 6-2 where we both got to hit, we both got to set. And there was one play at the very end where they said last point wins, and everybody kind of clicked on, and we had like the sickest rally of the night. And there's like 2 pancakes, people flying around, hitting an overpass and scooping it up, and high out of system chop to the deep corner, diving one-hand saves, a setter getting a pancake, me at the time just jumping into set in tempo to our outside swings off the top of the block, they pass it up, set outside, get a block touch, it goes over, they play it up. It was insane, but they ended up getting the point and winning the game. We were tied, but it was last point wins. Practice was getting late, so we told the team if that's the way that we want to play, or if that's the way that we continue to play, or that's the way we need to continue to play moving forward into these next couple tournaments, because if we play like that, we're going to be well on our way to moving up the ranks. So that was really exciting for my 18s. I am pretty bummed out about the camera though, and I know that this video is going to be way shorter, which bums me out also, but live and learn. Now I know. So this will be my last video of the week. I'm going down to my 13's tournament tomorrow. Hopefully they do really well and we move up a bunch of spots, and then we're back in business hopefully next Wednesday, but no promises because it might take a little bit for the little mic and receiver to get here. But that's all I got. If you're a volleyball player out there, hopefully you're doing everything you can in your position to beat out somebody else in your exact same position. I used to like to think about, so when I played in club, we would always see teams from far away. Like there's this one setter from Texas, some Texas team that was really good, and I would always think like, man, this guy's working harder than me right now, and I gotta make sure he doesn't. That kind of stuff. So, or there was a Santa Cruz or like a South LA team that was just super beachy, and they had really good setters with awesome hands, and I would always compare myself to them, and like, I gotta get better than that guy because he does this and this and this better than me, so I'm gonna work on this, this, and this today at practice. And if you can kind of make it a competition and not only push the people that you're in the gym with already and try to make everybody better by challenging them, but if you can kind of get in a mental battle with somebody across the state who's trying to outwork you, for the like a lot of the time that's probably true, honestly. And if you can tap into that, it's just like unlimited energy to get as good as possible at your position. And I've always liked that because I'm a competitive kind of guy. But okay, that's all I got for real. I'll see you next time.